The Express crew tread on the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have. Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help. The Path of Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they love, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Colia, abandoned the Path of Preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus. Don't mention it. Welton and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you. Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in? Sure, ask away. Wake up. Welt may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Billabog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. They will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to... When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed, but this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal. You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to it. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. But the balance of power is something as intangible as it may sound. Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I've been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you 3 meet friends you could trust. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. Likewise, Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again.
Pom-Pom, we're back. Shh. Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus. Good to see you too. Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 6%, 57%. Numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express. Thanks to you, the space. As for the coaches, don't worry about it. Your Willow 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying, and don't forget, next time. The destination will be announced at the navigation. For now, get some rest. Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it. Thank you, conductor. Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies for your safety, please...